How's it going, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Behind the Blade. And I've got to start the week on some very sad news. So you may have realised that there wasn't a video last week, and that's because we lost all of the data. We're putting stuff in place so it doesn't happen again, but it is what it is. Got to move on with it. Anyways, Monday morning, me and Ash are in the unit and we've got to change some tyres on the Wright, so let's get with it. So we start off by removing the complete wheel and tyre set from the Wright, and once that is done, we can wheel it over to a safe place, remove the air valve to make sure all the air is expelled, start knocking that tyre off of the bead, and then using our lever bars, start removing the tyre. Disgusting. Disgusting. So the old tyre was full of puncture repair fluid, but now we can stick the new tyre on, make sure it's seated on the bead and get it blown up. So we have it. Right tyre's done, I think. What do you reckon? Right, we'll get this back on and then we'll head to the school. Right, plans have changed. We did go to the school and we had a quick check, and there's not a lot that needs doing. And it started chucking it down with rain. So we have rescheduled the job that we had after the school, and we're going to do that later on in the week. Plan for today is we've got around 4 parish council tenders that I've still got to go and take a walk around and then get quoted up and submitted. So we're going to do that today. We're going to get that done, make sure that's done before Christmas, so I don't have to worry about doing it when we get back. But first of all, we've come somewhere because I'm asking for a bit of a favour. So these guys don't know we're coming at all, and it's an unexpected visit, but I got offered something a couple of months ago and I'm going to try and take them up on it. Hello?
Hello?
I ain't got a clue, mate, but you know, like the Christmas tree, what do you reckon?
Hey?
So me and Ash have gone round all the parish councils. Some of them look pretty good, so hopefully we'll be successful on those ones. But there are a couple where you can already see quotes that have been submitted. So on the council website they've put on there the quotes that they'd already received, and some of them were like so what I believe to be under budget. We'll put in for them, but I can't see us being successful. Some people have put in for costings like half of what I've already got in my head without sitting down and adding it up. So that'll be interesting to see. I've dropped Ash at the van just now, and there's a little bit of a break in the weather, so he's going to get the line marking done at the school, so that's done. And the rest of the week is looking fairly busy. We're working up until Friday this year and then having a week off for Christmas. But yeah, I'm going to get myself home, get these quotes sorted. Ash will be done after he's done the pitches at the school, and we'll see you tomorrow. It is Tuesday morning and I am off to see Santa today with my son. So we're going to be passing the camera over to Ash, and the boys are going to Primark today. So let's see what they get on with. Well, that didn't go to plan. I think Ash got a bit scared to use the camera, bless him. But yesterday they completed Primark. It started absolutely chucking it down, but they soldiered on and got the bits that they could do done, which was amazing, and I had a great time seeing Santa. We let him know that the massive tractors and all the implements are on the top of the list, and we'll see if Santa pulls through this year. But we're now at a school and we've got a few interesting jobs that we got to do. One is flaying the bank, and the other is making this path safe again. It's a fire safety route and we need to get all of the moss up. Now we've hired a Westerman brush, and as you can see, Ash has got it in use here. We're probably going to have to do a couple of passes, but as you can see here, we're just working as a team to start getting the moss up and brushing it to the side as we go. And we did end up having to do a few passes with it, but we kept having issues with it, so the toolkit had to come out and try to get it repaired, which we did do, so we were back in business. So we carried on just chipping away at all the moss, getting this path nice and sorted, and towards the end we just trimmed up any heads
from weeds that it didn't manage to remove. Whilst me and Ash were doing this, Rob was on the flail, flailing this bank. There's a fair bit to do, but it is no work at all for the Toro flail supplied by George Brown's. This is the rest of it left.
Oh God, right, so I had a bit of a mad panic. Obviously the Westerman brush broke down, managed to fix it, got back in, and then I quickly realised the time and I realised I was late to a meeting. Now luckily the meeting was with a current client that I've got a very good relationship with, so I called them straight away and let them know that I was going to be late. But yeah, I hate being late, and still not ideal. But anyway, I'm now out of the meeting and it led to good work, and I am now heading back to the lads. I've already spoke to Ash and they have completed both the flailing and the moss brushing. So we'll get back, grab some footage and move on to the next one.
So the path is now looking absolutely excellent, and as is the bank. The lads have done really well and we can move on to the next one.
Right, we are over at the next job, and the next job is to do moss brushing around this Astro. Ash has already started because we're trying to get this done before it gets dark or rains.
So under pressure we start cleaning up the tarmac edges of this Astro. There's 4 sides to do and we just get cracking. It's not been done in absolute years.
Right, Ash has just dropped me home. We finished the Astro cleaning with the Westerman weed brush, and then after that I had 2 quotes to do at a school. But that is Wednesday over. Can't believe how quick the week is going, but we shall see you tomorrow. It is Thursday and the lads have already been to the unit this morning, sorted all of their kit out and left for their first job. The first job has now been completed. They had to get rid of all of this shrubbery around this sign because tomorrow we are gravelling around that sign. It's a new contract we've just taken on, and the facilities manager wanted a gravel area around that sign so the sign was easier to maintain, and I believe they're putting a new sign in. They are now heading to a residential job to do basically a full garden tidy of loads of hedge work. Probably won't get any footage of that. This morning I have been busy building my son's Christmas present, and I'm now on my way to a potential contract. So I'm going for a walk around with a parish clerk. It's the last one I've got to do, and it's the last one that needs submitting. So once we've had a walk round, I'll be able to look at the specification of work and set our price and submit it. After that I've got some initial line marking to do. One of our football club clients wants to rotate some pitches and they're currently on Christmas break, so now's the perfect time to do it. We tried to do it all of this week, to be honest, but the weather kept changing the plans as usual. So anyway, let's get to the quote. I'll try and grab some sneaky footage and then we can continue with our day of work. I have no idea whether you'll be able to hear me because it is so windy, it is unreal. But I went to the council meeting, everything went really well, had a good walk around, ended up just getting in conversation, so didn't grab any footage at all. But I'm now out with Roy doing the initial markouts that I spoke about earlier. Gonna have a catch up with the lads. We've got some planning that needs to be done for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a busy one. But yeah, I'll update you on the situations or arisings from here and I'll just get on with it.
So perfect timing. After my job and the lads' job, we met up at the unit and we cleared the van and the Ranger ready for the next day's workload. Which brings us to Friday and we're at the Builders Merchants.
And now we are on site. So at the Builders Merchant we got 1/2 ton of loose gravel, some gravel boards, pegs, screws and weed membrane, and that is because...
So this is the sign that the lads stripped around yesterday. We've still got a little bit more to do to prepare it, but we can start off by getting our pegs in and then we can get the gravel board sides in, get the weed membrane down, and we're prepared just like this. Now we're going to pull the trailer up and just shovel the gravel from the trailer into here, but we've got to wait for these guys to move so we don't block the road. But now they're gone, we can start shoveling 1/2 ton of gravel into that space. And with the gravel in, all we need to do now is just tidy up and leave everything clean and tidy. Onto the waste facility to get rid of this week's waste. So Ash has been line marking today, but he's now back. We can get the vehicles emptied and start tidying the unit and doing all of those little jobs just before Christmas. So we've only got a few more tasks to do and then we are done, but before we finish. Right, so we all know that payday is on the last working day of the month.
Yep.
Correct? I've got A. So the last working day of the month is in like a week's time, yeah? I've got a proposition for you. If you sing a Christmas carol for the viewers, I'll pay you today.
Alright, yeah, me.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
So what, do I have to sing that?
Oh yeah, it's on.
Oh.
Start singing then.
No, you start singing.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, that's me finished. I don't know the rest.
It's literally the same line.
Is it?
Yeah.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
Woo! Is that good?
Good tidings
We bring
to you and your king. We wish you a Merry Christmas
and a Happy New Year.
What a fantastic year it's been, eh, Ash?
Yeah. Tiring.
So with all the kit now safe home and the unit tidied and all the little jobs done, that is it from us in 2023. Thank you so much for watching us this year. Please share this video to someone who might like it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we shall see you in the next year. Next year? New year. Yeah. Bye.
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 Bye. Bye.
Let's go eat loads of Christmas pudding.